Hey, what's up? MountainManDan here. I'm getting ready to hit the road. I want to do some stuff in the backcountry, film, do a van tour, but I've had some technical difficulties and I'm not as tech savvy as I used to be when it was a snap and shoot Sony. So anyways, I needed a coffee, wanted to take a second and breathe. So here we are. I made myself a Scorpion, which is an AeroPress, a little cream, ground cinnamon, and then I add cayenne as well. It gives you a little bit of a bite. Goes down quite smooth. And I had a little bit of honey in the mug to start, and they're desirable. I learned about one of those in Pismo Beach. Check it out. But I'm getting the shades down, just finished with that, and I'm going to head up out of service, so I was clearing some memory cards. That said, I got my jorts on, ready to work, be mobile, and show you the nooks and crannies of this van. I'm excited. We've already ran Coop this morning, and after that, I got a little run in myself. I'm still feeling a little tired after having gyms open up and hitting some weights. It's been amazing, and as much as I love Olympic lifts and getting my strength back, I'm hurting, and I don't feel like I'm recovering. So I did some cardio intervals, and that was all I needed. But I'm doing a few things housekeeping wise and cleaning. I've had this, I guess it's cold brew, but I normally let some grounds steep in a French press for about 2 days, and then I have some cold brew that I keep in my fridge at all times. It normally is a bit quicker and nice in the summer, so that's an exciting little addition that I have. Maybe this isn't good for me or like a quality way of doing it. I also don't care because I think it's pretty mellow. Probably many baristas are turning over in their grave, but that's what I have for now. So just made a bit of a mess, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get this cleaned up and get the road. I think I'm just gonna go buy memory cards somewhere. Probably a horrible weekend to do it, but I'll get some footage on the road, and if it's scenic on the side, I'll stop and let you see it too. Later. Don't mind the tunes. Here's the Traeger, so we're going to try to right here. Blaring some tunes. A neighbor gave us a little bit of a gift, so we're going to cut this open, and we are hitting medium temp here, so let's fire it up. Okay, I sourced the technology problems. Went to Best Buy, went to another electronics store. I hate even sounding like that, but that's who I am now. I'm getting techie. All right, but I've got a lot of stuff to show you. We drove up the mountain. Here we go. Come on. Hey, buddy. Coop. Sit up. Sit up. Hey, sweet man, he's living life. He's been active today. But hey, here's our rig, and we are smoking a tri-tip. Get excited. And I'll show you what we got going on here. We drove up past the ski area just so we could sort of have a little solitude, noise of the mountains, and then we found van on van on van. Hey, everybody! Nobody cares because they don't want to smoke meat. They just want to eat sandwiches. It's not how we do it out here. But I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to cue you in as to what I'm doing on the Traeger right here. That looks amazing. All right, 8:46. It's going to be on for 45 minutes. fresh water obtained. We're still smoking. Maybe have some spinach salads. There's our trusty step. Maybe some avocados, cherries. We all good. We're cooking. It's rad, but you're not really getting the full view yet. So let's give you the rooftop patio. This is my one-arm climb. I like to always say 3 points of contact just to play it safe, but you know who you are. If you're not good on your feet, put a hand down.
How are you gonna have a sticker or one less sprinter and you're getting a sprinter?
It's hard to say. I know. I'm getting a sprinter now, and it says one less sprinter, but here we are. Look at that glow. I may change the view really fast. Everyone obviously surrounding the tri-tip. Oh, it's dope. And look at that. And that's where I just filled water. There's my water station for hand washing. And exiting the grill, having some extra towels, blah blah blah, wetsuit hanging, and then everything's plugged up right there at the Traeger. Hey, you wanna go to bed? Let's go to bed. Who's good? Good boy. I love you. Oh dear. All right, she shrunk up a little. Wow. Okay. Wow, look at that little crispin. I'm gonna give that to Coop if I pull the hair off of it. So it's done. We're gonna just let that finish out right now and rest. Who's hungry? Oh my God. Okay, let's check our color. Oh dear. All right, my hands are burning, but you should see this. Pull it over here. It's rested so well. Who's ready for a slice? Oh yeah. My hands. It's so hot. Yeah. All right. This is exciting. Night was dope. We're having a good time. The stars are incredible right now. We are around a little propane fire just to play it safe while we're up in the mountains. But it's nice to have this cool at temps. Haven't even checked, but it's cool. I could. Let's see what we got here. Room temp says 54. I don't know if it's working. Anyways, it has been fantastic, and we're having quite a nice time around the fire. Interested to see if these lines that are going up like that is the lights, if that's always going to be the case, because that sort of is confusing. It makes it look like an old-timey television. I don't know if I'm capable of capturing the stars, but would love to share it with you. We'll see what we can come up with. The evening was rad. Morning. I didn't film the coffee setup as we were woken up by a friendly ranger, and he shared some good knowledge with us. Super cordial, and I really enjoyed getting some information, especially when it was just delivered kindly. Learned a lot. Now I know some better stuff to do coming up next. I'll learn about how to get better lighting, but I did hike up to a really nice vantage up here with Baker in the background, and up here in the Cascades I'm sort of getting blown away. I love being in this alpine environment again. I hadn't done a lot of climbing since 2015 14. I'm a little out of it, but it's been fun to see Coop in the snow. It's very beachy for him, sort of like seeing the kid roll into the waves for the first time at the beach. But I'm not trying to bring you along for everything that I do, but some of the high points and just sort of stream of conscious stuff, because I've been getting back into the PT clinic as of lately, enjoying the opportunity to be humbled many times daily as I meet people who are dealing with a handful of things. And it's nice to know that I have it this good, truly, and it's wild how far away we can get from that sometimes, just operating with gratitude all the time. And it's easy to get away from that. We look at we look at each other's phones or each other on Instagram, and you see other people's lives and everyone just thinks everything's peachy. Well, it is different out there for everyone, and that's what we're dealing with. Trying to get off the phones more, be present, and if you are working towards that, it is a little easier to not get caught up in all the shit that doesn't really matter, like what everybody's doing, if they're in a different chapter, married, kids, house, in school or whatever. I love the process, and I think the more that I step back and embrace the process, the better everything gets. And I think that's what I've been noticing is my strong suit is just embracing the suck and loving the journey, whether it's backpacking, biking, or just being behind the wheel. I love seeing everything, and I realize like it's a pretty short time that we're on this planet, and I'm loving it. I keep people close, and I will keep this rambling shorter for you, but I did want you to see sort of what's up here. Hey man, are you having fun? Hey sweet boy, yeah. He's tired. See the lake down there? Oh, it's so sick. My typical isn't always to go and explore the outdoors on the weekends, especially a holiday weekend, because that's when everyone else is out. And I find that I prefer the solitude, and I get more out of the experience if I am out there with fewer people to dodge, fewer people want to talk about the van and stuff like that. Because if the door is open, which it typically is, just so me and Coop are getting fresh air and it stays cool inside, normally it's also an open invitation for people to come and chat with you. I'm okay with that, but after a while there's only so many van tours, unofficial van tours you want to do in a day or a weekend. So that's just how it ends up being, and it can be a little tiresome, so it's nice to get a little more alone time. So the weekends I normally reserve for work, but this one's nice because I have found some Forest Service roads that are going to give us a little bit of refuge. Check that out. Can you see that? Oh yeah, it's I think that's Mount Shuxon, and it is gorgeous. Loving it. And it's nice because there's plenty of cars here, but I have spec'd a lot of good sort of low-key van camping within the vicinity, so it'll be a good weekend still. I'm busting the Traeger out, gonna smoke a bunch of stuff, and definitely enjoy a little meal prep time and just hanging at the van. We clean! I just feel like if there's a chance you can see the scenery from this angle as my passenger, you need it. It's so sick here. There's little trickles and good waterfalls coming down. And my fellow van campers call me right now, so give me a moment. What an interruption! All right, so we learned a few things. It's pretty tight in the camping tonight, but we will find a great spot, and I need to secure my camera better when it's sitting in the front seat. I'm coming down the mountain now, so the views are going to be a little less picturesque. Here we are to our Forest Service road. Time to fight for a place to sleep, it appears. And it's a little off-road. Here we go. At least it's scenic, right? Oh, beauty. Oh my goodness. It's nice and remote already. I love this. Plenty of good rocks in here. Oh, with some views to boot. Can't wait to show y'all. Oh, did you see that? Ah, it's sick.